supposed to go in and support the business. It actually might be a written rule. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, we're going in to do a tasting.
Ooh, that's nice. So this is called a beet sugar spirit. That's what makes this place unique. It's made out of beet sugar instead of like corn. It's delicious.
Oh, it does have a little sweetness to it.
So this is basically the original spirit that comes right out of this Twinkie. The person pouring our tastings also happened to be the owner/mad scientist of the distillery. He had all kinds of crazy experiments that he let us try. What? And we even got a personal tour of the whole place. Wow! We learned a lot that we didn't know about the distilling process. Crazy! And of course, bought a couple of our favorites for the road.
Our first night as Harvest Host was definitely a success. It was one of the most unique tastings that we've ever had. We had a great, quiet place to sleep last night, and we woke up and got a vlog posted this morning. And the view's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of just a parking lot, but like if you really look into the distance, you can see the mountains.
We have a few more of these stops planned over the next week. Thought in between I'd at least get a little exercise in. Beautiful place to run, although we are at altitude. I thought we were in the middle of nowhere. It turns out there's this beautiful greenway that runs right by a river. Not a bad way to start the day.
I'm about to use the shower in our van for the first time. It's been many days since I bathed, as you can probably tell. And to be honest, I haven't been excited to try it because we only have a 2-gallon hot water heater, which means I'm just gonna have to turn on the water really quick, get wet, turn it off, and repeat over and over again. Plus, we only have a 5-gallon gray water tank. So the goal is just to get clean as quickly as possible using as little water as possible. Wish me luck. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, it's not hot. It's not hot. We're really gonna have to figure out this hot water heater thing. We're gonna have to stay at some more campgrounds so I can shower.
Had to switch to an electric razor because it's not really a good place to shave with water in the van.
It feels so good to be clean. We've had such a lovely Sunday, and now we're driving down probably the prettiest road this van has ever seen. We're literally driving through the middle of a canyon on this elevated road that follows the river. I just keep thinking that it's gonna end, but it just keeps getting better.
Well, it looks like wet. Looks long.
This feels a little bit like Christmas Day.
Ow.
We were just driving down the interstate and saw signs for a free dump station. And that might not sound like a big deal, but so far, probably the most annoying part of van life has been trying to figure out where we can dump our gray water tanks. And Colorado just has a dump station for free at a rest area.
So it's still gonna be a little tricky.
The problem with our van is we don't have like an actual hose hookup like an RV does, but we still have gray tanks that need to be emptied, so pick this up at Walmart.
It's working.
See, it's just like dirty water that could go anywhere, but it does kind of stink.
Yeah, it does. All right, you gonna rinse it off with this hose pipe?
All right, that was gross.
Oh, I just stepped in it.
Oh, Karen, that's sewage water.
Oh, girls. There has got to be a better way to do that.
So I'm just washing.
Your destination is on the left.
Still.
Home sweet home.
Just washing the streets. Just
We just drove
down
an
and
hour and a
just
half to the
down
town
and down.
of Palisade, and it's so crazy. We basically went from driving in what felt like the Grand Canyon to being in this green, luscious valley full of vineyards.
In this window. Okay.
This town is known for all of their wineries, and so we just arrived at our second Harvest Host ever. I'm so excited. This is where we're sleeping tonight. This winery specifically is known for their bubbly wine, and he basically just told us it's because nobody else is doing it. It was amazing. Perfect for this super hot, sunny day. Just so refreshing. We accidentally timed our visit to this winery perfectly. They just had their grand opening the day before, and we could just feel the excitement and passion from the team.
But we didn't want to do that. We wanted the varietal characteristics to stay in the bottle and those aromatics to really come through. And that's why we have this tropical, goofy, hipster wine.
That is too
I'm
cool.
not even gonna
After
laugh
tasting
at
some
it.
unique wines, we were given a full tour, and we even got to try a wine that had been aging in this barrel for 10 years.
No.
Thank you. Because whoever put it in there totally forgot about it until it was recently found. This beautiful orangey brown color.
If I'm just parting my hair.
So the guy who did our tasting recommended that we buy our favorite bottle and come have a picnic out in the vines. So we reheated some leftover pizza, and that's exactly what we're doing.
So
Van life
You can
up
say it's
until this
just like a
point has
hard to
been
brush.
more difficult than we expected, but it's little moments
Yeah, I
like
can
this
dry
that are
off
making
and
it
then,
totally worth
dry
it. I feel like
hair.
that sounds super
like brush
cheesy,
it
but
dry.
it's so
Then
true. The
do
only way that we're
cornrows.
able to do this is because our home is literally parked 50 yards away in the parking lot of this vineyard.
Day in life for me
Speedo
is
has
two
a
swim
t-shirt.
sessions, one in the morning, one in the
I
afternoon,
thought that had
sometimes a
swimmers.
gym session after the morning session, a lot of food, hopefully a 2-hour nap during the day if I have time.
Oh,
I've definitely developed an
he had-
appreciation for
he
recovery,
probably
especially
loves
as
the
I've got
brand
older.
Speedo,
Now,
so he
if I
has
don't get
Speedo
7
swim
to 8
cap,
hours sleep
Speedo
plus a
t-shirt,
nap, I'm in
Speedo
strife.
goggles, Speedo
When we go-
swimmers, like swimmers. Yeah. Also, yesterday I did my morning routine. How was it? Today, I mean.
I think that last night was our best night of
Like,
van life.
I'm gonna edit this video.
Temperature was
So when we don't
absolutely
edit
perfect.
videos, I just have natural
quiet,
lighting,
and we both
my
slept great.
natural light and my
First
lamp
thing
on
I
to
saw
get
when
this
I opened
beautiful
my eyes
lashes
this morning
lighting.
were the vines
I use my
blowing in the
I use the same line for my
mountains in the
TikTok.
background. It was lovely.
Tonight we're making our way to our
I'm
third
so-
and
I'm
final
gonna
harvest host,
try
but
to do my videos.
taking the
I've never
super
done.
long scenic way there through Colorado National Monument National Park. There's this 23-mile road that runs through the park that's supposed to be one of the most beautiful drives in all of America. Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, we just paid $80 for this pass, which may sound like a lot, but I think it's a great deal, and we owe a lot of people a thank you for this. We had never heard of this, and when we were in Rocky Mountain National Park, everybody said this is what we needed to get. It's called the America the Beautiful Pass, and it gets us into all the national parks and federal recreational lands for an entire year. Considering that it's $24 to enter the park once, pretty good deal. This road that we're on right now is called Rimrock Drive, and from point A to point B, it should only be 8 miles, but because of how curvy the road is, it's 23 miles in total, almost 3 times as long as it should be. This turned out to be like completely out of the way, but we thought we couldn't pass up the chance to drive on one of the most beautiful roads in all of America.
So that must be 19 miles. Then you add 3, 23. Small. I think that would be.
This road is so stunning.
Yeah.
The views seriously make me feel like I'm on another planet. And it's going to take us forever to get to the end because we've literally pulled over at every single viewpoint.
So I only have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you blindfolded me and dropped me off right here, I would tell you that we were in the middle of the Grand Canyon. This is incredible.
5, 6, 7, I need to. You just want to start
This is
hiding.
our third and final harvest host before meeting up with Heath and Alyssa. And
You can do it.
how can I say
or
this?
whatever.
It didn't really live up
But
to the
there's a place
expectation that
not
the
to.
first two set for us.
It's not quite like the
Will?
one we were at last night.
That's why you want to do it smoothly.
It's been very unique so far.
Like that. Just like that.
With that said, it is a free place to sleep for the night, and it is literally
Do you see
100
how it's
degrees
just
outside,
going
so
like
having
that?
this shade tree to park under is so nice.
Yeah.
It's also super quiet, so we'll get a good night's sleep here, and then in the morning we'll head out to meet up with Heath and Alyssa.
Let's take it out.
New Special K lower sugar. Rise with us. Rise with
It's
protein for muscle. With less than 4 grams of sugar. Set goals, then kick them. Try New Special K lower sugar.
Go like all blondie brown.
I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Welcome.
There's so much no.
Or like a blonde hair. Doesn't look very nice.
We made it. We're going to be
Plus,
stationary
so
for a whole week. Look how big their RV is.
Is that
That's
how
like
you pick
5
them
of
up
our
for
vans. Look at that.
It really is. Honey, we're home.
I'm so glad y'all are here.
This is so great.
This is so good. This is awesome.
I felt like it was going to be harder to walk it down than to just be on it and hold the brakes. So I got on and held the brakes in your way.
There were so many huge rocks.
I don't even know if my tires were spinning. Like, I think I just skidded that whole way down.
Oh!
You good?
What slipped off the pedal?
I've never loved Nate more than when he said, "Do you want to go get ice cream now?"
All right, Hunter. Today is a very important day. For the last few weeks, you've been settling in at home.
We've been getting to know you. You've been getting to know us.
You've also been having a lot of naps, relaxing on the beach.
But I think it is officially time that you join the Flying the Nest crew.
So you're probably wondering what this whole flying the nest thing is.
Well, firstly, you need to enjoy going down into the ocean, but also hanging up high in the sky.
So we hope you don't mind the cold or camping out in the desert.
But most of all, you need to be brave.
Don't worry, Mum is still working on that.
But before you head off on your very first Flying the Nest adventure, there is a little photo shoot that we need to get you ready for. So yes, there is such a thing called a baby spa. One of our friends actually gave us a voucher to go to it for Hunter's baby shower, and we thought, if we're going to use it, today's the day. Oh, you sleep, and the spa hasn't even happened yet.
That's cute.
That is the best thing ever. Oh, that's too much.
Hunter, you're swimming. What do you think? Oh, her cheeks are so chubby for it.
Just guys.
What are you
My natural
Oh, you go for a swim.
She's like moving around her hips.
Yeah.
So just
What is mum?
unamused completely.
What does Mum and Dad put you through?
I like you. You do. Yes, you're my best. You. I like the views. You do. Yes, you're my best. You.
Talking.
I've got the whole world at my fingertips. I feel like flying. I feel infinite. I know we're the kind to think along other lines, but we'll be fine. Come along now. The sky is
So, what did you think about that? I think you enjoyed it a little bit too much. Oh my goodness. How can one little girl have so many outfits yet not the right one?
No, that one's ugly.
Cheers, Hunter. Alright, so the big show is up next, and I know you've been a little bit self-conscious because you're worried about your smile and having no teeth. But don't worry, it's okay because they actually don't want you to show your teeth at all. More of a frown. Yes, that's perfect. So, you gonna finish that? Or is that good for me?
Hello, how can I help? I just wanted to apply for a passport for her. Okay. You're very wibbly wobbly. That's a bit. Oh,
Let me just grab her neck a bit better.
Just hold her still a minute. Just hold her. Just. Lisa. Just check this photo. Hold. That's it. Just hold it to you. Just 6 weeks on. I'll make the face a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Oh, it's fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, my loyalty takes 14.
So we've got 2 ears, a nose, and 2 eyes, and they're open and they're looking ahead. It doesn't matter about her mouth. It doesn't matter about a double chin. No. So if you want to keep going, we can, but it could take hours.
I don't mind.
Okay.
This is fine. It'll be funny photo. That can be a first one.
She's adorable.
Oh, baby. Okay.
You look fab, considering.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I need to do Instagram pic.
Baby girl. She did so good.
One shot.
One shot. She may have a double chin.
Alrighty, Hunter, you ready to see the photograph that's gonna be in your passport for the next 5 years? Oh.
I like this. That's my face of her.
Oh. See the photograph that's going to be in your passport for the next 5 years?
That. Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Oh.
I have no
I'm dying. Oh, all the pampering, all the baby Cheetos, and that's what we got.
Good doesn't need to be complicated.
Hi, Hunter. So, how have you been finding the first few weeks in the world?
Now,
Bye guys.